God, I love the way that like Mario walks through certain doors, or just the way that he sort of composes himself after closing the door. Like his arms are wide out, like he's used to having a much larger stomach, and his body is acclimated to it, namely his shoulders. They're too broad for his arms, and I don't know, it looks funny. It reminds me of when those kids walked in on that BBC News interview and he just kind of struts on in. Scandals happen all the time. It's just the question is, how do democracies deal with those scandals? Welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS, where there are plenty of scandals to be found, as well as a toad. How's it going? Being imprisoned in these walls can drive a fungus crazy. When I really start to freak out, I think to myself, well, I'm gonna be here for a while, so I might as well stare at the fish. They are oddly hypnotic, and this is oddly depressing. And I actually start to sort of like being captured. It's madness. Madness. You have to free us before we're all completely brainwashed. But for now, why don't you gaze at the fish with me? You look tense. Come relax. Yeah, maybe not. Dude, the door is open. I mean, help yourself. There are also vents for you to escape out of if you would like, although the main reason why I wanted to come up here was, did we already collect the 1-up at the end of the last part, which I have decided, there it is. I would like to be able to do this before starting editing. We're gonna do this one last video, and then we'll get into it. We'll see how the footage turns out, and hope I don't need to re-record anything, because we're starting off here in Jolly Roger Bay, plundering the sunken ship. And the music in this place is so good. It's so good. And I don't know, I don't need to tell you guys just how incredibly hypnotic it is and how conducive it is to the feeling of this stage. It's great and I love it. Also, we're just gonna ruin it. But something about it is, it's just so good. It reminds me a lot of like, what was it called? Slime something Galaxy in Mario Galaxy 2. It's one of the last ones. But, wow, they give you a lot of blue coins here. I wasn't even trying to go for coins, but it's great. It definitely feels like a water level. And just the overall tone, and it's just, generally, I don't normally like this instrumentation, but for this particular level, it's good. I like it. And a lot of other people do, but, anyway, we got ourselves an eel friend here. It looks like he's of the Gryffindor capacity, so I'm just gonna go sneak on in and head inside the sunken ship, which we can just go ahead and, yeah, play with that chest right there. And we're going to drain it somehow. I'm not entirely sure what the plot was here, because we don't really have any business being inside of a hollowed out ship. Although now that we've hollowed it, there we go. We get some added instrumentation, so that's cool. All right, let's try to make our way up without looking like a fool. Without looking like a fool, Mario. There we go. Let me get that little, nice. So the star is just going to be right here, and what we can do, there we go. Let's cannonball into it. And there we have it. Easy as that. And again, going in with what I said a couple parts ago about entering certain levels, this is the only star that is going to have the ship actually be sunken. It's going to be floating in every stage afterwards, such as, can the eel come out to play? I don't know, can he? Oh, it's so good, so good. So over here we've got ourselves another block that is red, only Mario will have something different to say about it. It's not gonna be a winged cap. Some of these blocks are useful, some are duds. We got it. Thanks for the repeating dialogue. This one is going to have a power flower in it, and it's gonna make us big and large again. So yeah, this is essentially the pea balloon from Mario World, and it's great. I'm not entirely sure what we need to do about it out here, but we have it, and it's kind of a funny little thing. If we go into the water, actually, no, we don't lose it. Nice. Yeah, it's fun and stuff, but oof, we almost got ourselves popped there. But we're gonna start flashing. No! All right, damn. Did they give us another one right here? Question. No, that's a bomb. Oh, that's a dud. Okay, let's get out of here. So yeah, the ship is no longer sunken. I guess we were able to bring it back from the watery depths of below. So Yeah, this is great. Let's go find that eel, shall we? He's hiding out over here. He's hanging out in the dungeons with the Slytherins. That's what he is. He's a fake Gryffindor. Yeah. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, this looks bad. This looks real bad. So, by swimming in the water, our health meter inevitably becomes our water meter. And if you're ever really low on quote-unquote power, if you just go to the surface, you'll heal it all automatically. It's kind of an interesting, not necessarily an oversight, but just kind of one of those things they decided to do. And treasure in the ocean cave. Oh, you guys know I love me some treasure. Okay, let's make life a little easier for ourselves and make our way over by killing all the gooms. And then we're gonna obviously have to dive down again, but there's a treasure cove that we need to visit. So we'll go ahead down here. And there is actually a turtle shell we can latch onto down here. I'm just going to opt out of that for a moment as we make our way down. And ooh, oh boy. Yeah, we're cooking with fish oil there. Also, free life every time we go there. It's kind of incredible, actually. But we head over here, and we're gonna enter a completely different part of the stage. I'm actually not even sure if this appears in the first level. I might want to double check that. But over here, oh my god. All right, so the presence of humans will cause this place to completely deteriorate. Keep out. That means you are anyone entering the cave without permission will meet certain disaster. The captain. A captain that has no face we never see hide nor hair of. Although he is nice enough to leave us a lovely little power flower for us here. I will have the power if I can reach it. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it with style. As long as the camera, there we go. That wasn't gonna do what I thought it was gonna do. Okay, so we can essentially just skip through all of these falling columns and pillars that mean to do us harm. Look at it, they are sentient. This man has booby-trapped this cave with TSPPs, and I don't know what he was thinking, but I appreciate it. And we have ourselves a bit of a puzzle here, one that everyone should know. Arr, matey, I have sunken treasure here I do, but to pluck the plunder, you must open the chests in the right order. What order I'll never tell. You will never collect the treasure. No, not the treasure. Well, obviously, 21 is number 3, and it's easy. So easy. Thank you. Man, this is gonna be a short episode. Also, the cats started riling each other up, so I was half expecting them to start running into the microphone and screaming the song of their people, but fortunately for you, that has not yet happened. So now that we've made it, how many stars is that? 3 in this already? We've essentially explored the entirety of Jolly Roger Bay, and as much as I enjoy the music and such, we're gonna take a little bit of a break and head inside here for another one-up? Okay. Well, oh, I can't actually head in here. What the world? Okay, I was wondering how I'd like punched myself into there. I broke my nose thinking that there was a lovely escape for me here. So I guess we head into this one for falling through the floor and finding ourselves drowning. But with also a remix of the Jolly Roger Bay theme, which is kind of nice. There we go. Gonna get some weird distortion on the music, but this is kind of a nice little area. You just get dropped into this large container of water to collect the easiest red coins of all time. And we can just kind of enjoy the company of me, myself, and my voice. Because there's absolutely no way that you're participating in this conversation whatsoever. I'm sorry to say. Something that I feel like Twitch does have one up on YouTube is you can, you know, call someone out on their conversation, you know, just casually have them talk to them about, which is what I think a lot of people pride themselves on doing on that platform. And while I'm not super opposed to Twitch, I actually really enjoy it a lot. I just don't have a big audience on there. I don't think it really works for long-term commitments. Like this video will still be here in, you know, 5 years maybe if we're lucky, if YouTube is still around for that long. But on Twitch, it's everything happens once and then it's essentially gone forever, unless obviously people will document and keep stuff, but it doesn't, it stays in the moment and it doesn't really have a sense of longevity. Whereas if there was like a video essay I wanted to make, or if there was a conversation I was having elsewhere, unless, you know, I was documenting it, then it's not gonna stay anywhere. But it's not like I'm gonna sit here without recording and, you know, one of the Castle Secret Stars and just have a conversation with myself. You know, it's gonna be for the sake of the video, whereas Twitch, it's for the sake of the viewer, I'd like to think. Anyways, a bit of the old blasting to the stone pillar. Sounds to me like we're going to have to consult with our dear friend, the Bomb Buddy, and he is probably somewhere along this area, so we're gonna have to see if we can hopefully find him, see if we can make some sweet jumps. Ooh, come on, Mario. Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually. How's it going? Name's Mario.
Hi, I'll prepare the cannon. We're peace-loving bombs. We don't like explosions. But we'll still make cannons.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, ready for blast-off.
Cool. I appreciate it, Mr. Red Sneaks. What do you gotta tell me? I'll punch you. Climbing's easy. When you jump at trees, poles, or pillars, you grab them automatically. Blah, 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 blah. Crouch, stop, blah, blah. Let's go. Please and thank you. Oh, you know what? I probably should learn how this works. So thank God they have that on here. So jumping off the sides of these is very odd. I'm not a fan of them because it never really seems like it goes where it should. But I guess if your back is to it, we just do like a weird flip that kind of makes sense. I don't know, maybe, but that's right. It just allows us to go ahead and head over here and enjoy our time in Super Mario 64 DS, which I hope you guys are enjoying. If you guys like the series so far, I'd appreciate it if you guys dropped a like or something. Something that I've noticed that I've been giving myself concussions over is the fact that lately I've been trying to be better about liking and commenting on people's videos that I watch, because I do have like certain people's videos that I do just kind of like fall asleep to, or I just watch while I'm making breakfast and stuff like that. But most of the time I just don't bother liking the videos, and I'm just trying to be a lot better about that. So if you're one of the people that I watch, which I do tend to watch like lots of smaller Let's Players and stuff like that, if I'm doing, you know, watching video game stuff. Okay, can I do it on this end? It's not gonna let me. I can't like do it from this side. Look at up, there it is. Oh, now you're turning. All right, jump. Can I make it? Thank you. All right, not without breaking my shins. But if you do enjoy the videos, then I'd appreciate it if you guys dropped one here or there. I think for the views, the like ratio is appropriate, but just one of my own shortcomings that I've noticed in the past. So yeah, it's good. And this entire series is going to be completely finished by the time you guys see any of these episodes, and it's kind of funny, I think. I don't know, it's ridiculous how far in advance I'm recording these, and it's only because I'm in a mood to record, because it's one of those things where I have to be in the right mindset and I have to feel good about myself. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna do it, and I feel real bad about it. And so I hope you guys don't mind that there's like a relative lack of like viewer participation in my commentary. Not a lot of people comment on my videos anyway, but oh man, yeah, there are a ton. But I just want to let you guys know I appreciate every single one of you, and if you guys do enjoy the videos, I would be glad to hear it. Or if there's something I need to change for next time, then that would be pretty neat. But for the most part, I've just more or less have lived on this channel without really taking people's comments into consideration. And not necessarily in that sense, but just, oh, there is that shell there. It's just, you know, I can't do the daily grind of it. Just setting up the recording equipment is too much, especially when I have to deal with cats and Sarah and crippling depression. It's not fun. Man, there are a lot of coins here. We might as well get 100. I was actually subconsciously sort of going for that anyways. There's stuff down here as well. But notoriously, I think it's this stage or the direct ripoff of this stage that has more or less like only 104 coins or something crazy like that in the original. So getting 100 coins was not good. It was very difficult to do. But I think there's something like, oh boy, there's an eel that wants to kill me. Yeah, something crazy like 104 or 103 coins. And this one clearly is a little bit easier for that, but we have 3 red coins, which is a lot less than I thought we would have. And I don't know that we need to go into old Captain's Cave. That'd be kind of silly. But hopefully we'll have enough by the time we get back up there. Otherwise, gonna be real sad. All right, that should be enough, right? Let's go back to the surface. We haven't gone up there for 26 years. Oh, and the cats are right in front of me. They're about to have a showdown. Are you guys ready? Pixel. Ori. Oh, she's walking away. She's being the bigger cat. Ori's just watching her, but it's only a matter of time before he pounces. He grabs her tail and he starts sniffing like there's no tomorrow. That's like his thing. He's just like, I need to sniff sister's butt. Otherwise, I have no meaning in life. But yeah, that's my life. It's just dealing with kittens and wife and life. And wow, also breaking my feet there. Cool. So let's go ahead and break open this coin bonanza right here. What does this tell me? We didn't read this one, did we? Are you gonna tell me about the power flower? When using the touch screen, it's easy to walk. There he goes. Hold on, Ori. Oh man. You can even calmly and coolly navigate your way across narrow edges. Use the thumb pad for smoother control than your finger. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. So this will make some of these blocks appear, and it'll be just enough for us to do the thing. I love to do the thing. There are 3 coins there as well, so let's do this. Yeah, perfect. Calculated. Although if it was more calculated, I would have ended 100 coins on the last red coin. So sure, we'll save. Why not? And I think this bomb is just gonna tell us where the red coins are. So, oh, and also the death block. Yippee! And last but not least, there it is. Beautiful, just absolute chef's kiss. Beautiful. Gonna collect you with the bottom of my shoe, apparently, because it's gonna just phase through the floor. So we've been doing kind of a lot on this episode, so I think that is probably a good place as any to end off here. Next time on Super Mario 64 DS, if I remember, we're going to continue on and complete Jolly Roger Bay to its completion. I will get my voice back, and then we'll probably move on to a different area. Although we did unlock the means to do this, I think we're just gonna hold off on that for the time being. There's no real cause to do that, and we don't really need to move on to the next stage of the castle, which is pretty neat, but not necessary. Also, have you guys noticed Yoshi's taken a complete back seat to this game when he was once the intrepid protagonist of all heroes, and he was supposed to be the chosen one. Now he's nowhere to be found. He's just gone, locked away now that Mario is back in the fray. I feel kind of bad for the fella, so maybe we'll bring him back, if not only for a little bit of fun time, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, I guess. I feel so dirty saying that, though, but after 10 years, I really don't care. It's weird, right? I don't know, it might just be me, but I love you all, and keep the peace. Ori, do not go after her, not next to my equipment. Okay, I'm gonna end this recording session before it's all lost by way of kittens, all right? I'll see you guys next time.